Hi Taurus, welcome. So we're going to do some messages for you guys for the month of September 2021. Let's see what we've got in store for you, shall we? I'm going to start out with my Illumination Oracle stack and get some messages for you. Guys, these are general messages for the month of September for those under the sign of Taurus. If these messages don't resonate with you, that's fine. Check your other placements, your sun, your moon, your Venus, your rising, to get a full idea as to what's going on with you. Full perspective. What's going on with Taurus for September 2021? Okay. Let's get a few more cards. Let's get one or two more cards, please. Tell me what's going on. Some messages for Taurus, September 2021. What's going on with Taurus in the month of September? Taurus in the month of September. Oh, there we go. We have one that kind of flew out. There we go. And I get one more. What messages do we have? Is it going to come out? Taurus, I feel like you're kind of stuck a little bit. Like you're wanting to talk, you're wanting to say something, but it's like not there. Like, I feel like you're holding back on me, guys. Oh, there it is. All right. So, first card that flew out is determination. And here it says, you've got the person that says, I can't do it. And they like cut out the T like, no, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Made up my mind. Determination, taking a risk. Also too, with this card, if you look at the dice, you have 6, 6, 6. Or sorry, no, you've got, yeah. Interesting. 6, 6, 6, which is triumph over strife. So I feel like that's something interesting. I feel like that's a hidden message I'm kind of getting too. Because sixes are usually like, you know, coming in after a struggle, rising above a struggle. I've spent some time together, but that came in reverse. So maybe spending time apart is kind of what I'm getting. Spending time apart, and then substances are affecting your life. And then bottom of the deck, I've got rejection. So I feel like I feel like just starting off before I get to the cards here, you know, with this determination card, I feel like you've kind of made up your own mind, taking a risk. I feel like you might be in separation from someone at this point for the month of September, or thinking about it, moving towards separation. That doesn't have to be all of you, just some of you. But with this determination, you're like, no. And I'm kind of getting the message of I'm cutting out the bullshit. Is kind of what I'm getting. Because, you know, you've got when you take the scissors and you decide to cut out something, whether it's someone's picture or, you know, you're cutting something out, like no, I've made a definitive choice. I've made a definitive decision that I don't want this. I'm not going to take this anymore. Determination, taking a risk. I feel like it's almost like you're going to try some harebrained idea this month of September is kind of what I get. That's like, I don't know, no logical person would probably do this, but you know, hey, I'm going to do it anyways. And it's kind of funny too, Taurus, because it's so not typically a characteristic of Taurus. You know, you very much can tend to be a little stubborn, a little stuck in your ways typically. So it's kind of a little out of character for you. Kind of doing something, I feel like kind of irrational, maybe something that's not expected of you. I'm kind of getting that you're really kind of taking time out, maybe taking time away from somebody, taking back your time from, I believe, a partner. I feel like that's because you feel like you've been rejected with this rejection card. I will say this, either you or your person, I would definitely this month watch your substances, watch your alcohol intake. I feel like you might be kind of hitting the bottle a little hard, kind of maybe covering up from, because we're taking a chance. And if you are in separation, I would definitely understand that that would be challenging. But I would just be careful about overindulging this month, the month of September. I'm also kind of getting to, because you might not want to, I feel like that's when you overindulge, or if you drank too much this month, you might put yourself in a situation where you might drunk text or drunk dial somebody, and maybe if you're trying to pull back your energy and do that, you would almost kind of undo what you're trying to do. When I was pre-shuffling and kind of having my little conversation with the universe, I had 2 cards that flew out with my Aleister Crowley deck, my Thoth deck. We had, that's another 6 of Wands, victory, which I just spoke on. You know, 6 of Wands really is my card of recognition after struggle. And then I've got the Knight of Wands. So before I even do my spread, instantly what I'm kind of getting is, I feel like you may have taken back your energy and maybe pulled away from your person. Could be fire energy, doesn't have to be. But this Knight of Wands energy, I feel like you've kind of retracted your energy, and now all of a sudden you're kind of getting more attention from your person, is kind of what I'm getting. More masculine energy, could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, doesn't have to be. But lots of fire here, because I've got the Knight of Wands and then the 6 of Wands. And this is my card of recognition. So let's get into it, shall we? Let's see what's going on with my lovely Taurus for the month of September. Oh, okay. What's going on with you guys, with my lovely Taurus for the month of September? All right, let's see what we got in store for you, shall we? Okay. Yeah, this is definitely revolving around a relationship. You know, if you're not attached, I would definitely be very surprised if you're not like separated and still wanting. There's something still there's some sort of separation from your person, definitely. Because first card I've got here is the Lust card, very much Leo energy. In this deck, you know, this is also the Strength card too, but here she's very much, not only has she tamed the lion, and this is kind of what you're aspiring towards this month, kind of like your goal this month, but she's also here, this woman is very much, you know, the Lust card is she's very much in tune with her sexuality. If you go into the Thoth deck, there's so much symbolism here, where she's not just standing next to the lion and not just, or have her hand in its mouth. She's riding the lion, very sexual, and she's almost holding this womb. And which is very much like just all of this fiery energy. And it's almost like she knows that she embodies all of this sexual energy. And, yeah, very powerful, very sexual card, very lustful card. And I feel like too, it's like you're very aware of your sexuality, your femininity. You don't, not that you don't have to be female, but you're very much of your feminine side and your sexuality here. And you're very much, it's almost like you're allowing that sexual power to kind of really embody you and really just wash over you this month. You're feeling very sexy. You're feeling very attractive here. Very seductive. And you're almost like, I want them to see me. I want them to see that I'm looking attractive. I want my person that I've taken time out from to see how sexy I am and how I'm just exuding all of this lustful energy. As far as what's crossing you this month, 5 of Wands, strife. you've definitely, I feel like you're not really seeing eye to eye with your person. That's why we've got the taking some time out, taking a risk. I feel like that was a big risk for you. I feel like, I don't think you necessarily wanted to separate from your person, but I feel like you've been feeling this rejection here. And it just finally reached a point where you're like, I can't feel rejected. I'm fabulous. I mean, duh, I look great. I'm sexy. I'm bold. I'm amazing. Why don't they want me? I don't feel like it's not that they don't want you, but I feel like you guys are not on the same page right now. Recent past energy, 5 of Pentacles here, 5 of Discs energy, worry. Somebody's definitely left out in the cold. I feel like somebody kind of ghosted somebody here. There's not a lot of communication in the recent past. And so I feel like that's why you're like, I'm going big, I'm going to go bold. And I feel like this is actually kind of a little bit out of character for you, Taurus, which is different. The energy that you're moving towards, too, is on the outside, you're very much like you're aspiring to like really feel sexy and really regain your sexuality and this lustfulness, but you're also in this period of introspection with the Hierophant here. And I feel like too, like I feel like you did this. You know, the Hierophant is also, it's about introspection. It's about legal matters. It's also my card about marriage. You know, the Hierophant is basically the high priest. And he is the guy that marries the couples here. And very much you and your energy, very much Taurean energy here. You know? And so here I have like, I feel like you're wanting this coming together. You took time out from your person. If you haven't already in September, you will be. But I feel like for a lot of you, you've already kind of pumped the brakes and taken time out from your person because you're actually, believe it or not, you're wanting them to come back into your life, but you're wanting them to come back in your life thinking of marriage, thinking of a commitment here is very much what I'm getting. Like, I need a solid commitment from my person. So if I'm not getting anything, if they're ghosting me, then I'm not going to give them any bit of my energy. I'm determined. I'm going to take this risk. And that's very much what I'm getting. What's crazy is like your subconscious, this Prince of Cups energy, you're very much in like, you're very emotional here. And Prince of Cups is really getting in touch with one's emotions, kind of trying to regain control of emotions. You know, here he's on this bird, or you have this bird that's kind of like leading his, we'll say, raft or chariot, and it's floating above the water. So he's kind of trying to harness, he's kind of like harnessing the airy aspects of water so he can glide smoothly across the waves. But you can see in the background there's still some turbulence here. There's some turbulent waves, turbulent winds, and so maybe things are not going as smoothly as they want. But they're trying to get their grips on their emotions is very much what I'm getting subconsciously. As far as you on the outside, you're putting a lot of time and a lot of effort into work. Princess of Discs energy, Taurus, Capricorn, could be Virgo energy. So I feel like you're really diving heavily into the work front, into finances, things that are physical, tangible, that you can actually see, touch, smell, that you can see in front of you. Which is good because I feel like everything else, like you're mentally, you're not in a practical mind state, like a state of mind. So, emotionally, but at least on the outside, subconsciously, you're very much working very hard here in the month of September, working towards money is kind of what I'm getting here. As far as the energy that you're standing in that you're unaware of, 4 of Discs here, power. Some of you actually might be putting in a lot of hard work and effort working towards a promotion, or saving for something. This is kind of my card of savings, building savings. Now, as far as like the energy that you're standing in that you're aware of is this Six of Swords energy, science. I feel like what I'm getting with this card here is very much you're almost in this intellectual state of mind. You've almost entered this intellectual state of mind to where you're kind of not cold and attached, but really only wanting to communicate with others on a more logical sense, logical, intellectual conversations, communication. You're really wanting to speak at a more logical and intellectual level, and you're really like, I feel like you're very much, even though you're trying to get a grip on your emotions subconsciously, on the outside you're like, nope, nope, we're just going to talk about business, we're just going to talk about intellect. And I feel like too, it's like you're wanting something that kind of inspires and sparks that intellectual side of you this month of September. Something that kind of mentally challenges you. Mentally is what's the word I'm looking for? Mentally, like you're needing that kind of engagement, because I feel like that's something you haven't been having in the recent past, because you haven't really been getting, I feel like you've been getting zero communication, zero emotions from your person. And so you're like, well, if I can't get emotions, I can at least seek out intellectual conversations. And I feel like that's actually very therapeutic for you this month. It's actually very transformative. In the section as far as hopes and fears, we have the Death card here, which honestly couldn't be more perfect, because I feel like you're very much afraid of this month if you're in a separation, like, oh my God, is it like completely over? Is it completely done? But I feel like I feel like you needed to take this break. I feel like you needed to take some time away from your person, this separation, so that you guys can actually kind of get through some mental clutter. That's kind of what I'm getting. Kind of rebirth, kind of revive things, kind of transform that energy. Things haven't been that great for you in the recent past, and so it's almost like this renewal, this transformative energy for you, which is kind of scary. It's like, oh my God, is it totally done? Is it dead forever? I feel like this is more of like you being like in a cocoon stage. You've left your caterpillar stage, and right now you're in your cocoon, and you don't know that you're going to become this beautiful butterfly in the month of September, and that things are going to be great, and that you're actually going to have communication again with your person. And that's kind of scary, because right now you're in your little cocoon. You don't know that. But I do see that actually happening here with the Knight of Swords as your potential outcome for the month of September. Maybe towards the end of September. I feel like going into October. And this is very much, I feel like here, open communication. I feel like communicating. Sorry, I'm all stopped up here from allergies. They're making me crazy over here in the South. It's insane. But if you look at this card too, the Knight is not even holding on to his horse. This is all about open communication, and he's really charging forward, really trying to get some clarity, really trying to get some insight on the situation. And I love I was talking about the butterfly, right? The wings, if you look at them, are actually dragonfly wings. And dragonflies, if you look in like folklore and stuff like that, dragonflies, there's like myths of like dragonflies being what fairies travel on. So I kind of love that there is this forward movement here. And then the horse itself is very much stable and more grounded. He's not on a chariot anymore. He's not on a raft. He's on an actual physical horse. There is forward movement. And also, too, if you look at this the direction and the energy and the momentum that this Knight has is the same momentum as the birds. Okay? So let's clarify this. Let's clarify this lust card here with my Modern Witch Tarot. Let's clarify the lust card. Okay, we got 2 here. Okay. Yeah, there is a you're definitely in separation right now. You're definitely in separation. Either you or your person walked away. And this was really hard for you guys. This is really hard for you. If it hasn't already happened, I feel like it will be very hard for you, but it needs to happen is what I'm getting. Because I've got 8 of Cups here, showing me that somebody has packed up their bags, they've moved on, you know, and here's the thing, they've moved on, yes, they've walked away, but in the 8 of Cups, what is it they're moving towards? Well, they only had 8 cups, and so they're moving towards 9 of Cups, which is happiness, which ultimately will lead to 10 of Cups. So they're moving on to things that are more fulfilling, right? I do feel like, yes, that there's some pause between you and your person, but I feel like ultimately this is you moving towards more fulfilling happiness, because this has really been weighing you down. 10 of Wands energy, right? And I mean, I see that this is painful for you because I have Queen of Cups here, and I feel like it's like you're very much emotionally available, but she's also kind of sad. She's sad because she's emotionally available, but she's looking down at her cup kind of with this like look of, you know, is this going to be fulfilling enough? And if you look at the 3 together, let's see how I have this here. So I've got 8 of Cups, and you see how it's missing a cup there? Then I've got the 10 of Wands, and then I've got the Queen of Cups here. So she's almost like holding that missing cup is kind of what she's got. She's like, I'm looking at that missing cup. She's kind of studying it, getting to know it. And she's like, maybe this is the cup that's going to bring me some more fulfillment. And I do want to kind of backtrack a little bit, guys, because I do want to go back to those 2 cards that flew out. Now that the whole spread's here, this makes perfect sense. When I said that this 9 of Wands is here and you're wanting recognition from your person, I think that they will be looking at you this month. I do see that. And I feel like at the end of this month, going into October, early October, I feel like I would be very surprised if your person is not communicating with you by then. But let's just continue moving forward. Let's clarify this 5 of Wands. This is what's crossing Taurus. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I feel like you've really been butting heads with your person, and that's why you need to take time out, because I feel like there's a lot of secrets. I feel like there's something in your gut that just says it's not right. And yeah, there's a secret. I feel like there was something you found out, because I've got High Priestess, which is all about intuition, trusting your gut feelings, knowing secrets, learning of secrets. And if you look at her, I would not be surprised if some of you learned a secret, or caught your person talking to somebody online, you know, because she's holding the laptop here, or a text or something. And then next to that, I've got the Queen of Swords, which is all about truth, virtue. She can be a little cold-hearted, and it's like, I know the truth. My gut told me something was up, and I know the truth. Something's going on here. So there's some sort of communication. And then I see bottom of the deck, I've got the Hanged Man. It was like looking at things differently and like, aha, I totally get it now. So I feel like you really have had this epiphany, and that's why like you're really kind of not seeing eye to eye with your person, is this kind of like butting of heads. Let's clarify the recent past, and then I've got the 5 of Discs. Okay. I'm just going to say it. Some of you may hate me for this, but so be it. I'm just going to call it what it is. Knight of Wands is here again with the Empress. So from what I'm seeing here, I have two people, but I feel like the Empress, I feel like it is, even though this is Libra energy, I do see this more as you, Taurus, as someone that's very abundant. Sorry. My dog heard a truck going by. Sorry, guys. So with the Empress, she's very abundant. I feel like your money's really good. It's been looking really good. The Empress has a lot of luxuries. She's very abundant. She's pregnant with life. You don't have to be pregnant, but she's, you know, the Empress does not go out and seek out others. Others come to the Empress because she's over the other queens. You know, she's married to the Emperor. And then I have coming at you the Knight of Wands. So I feel like there is this Knight of Wands, kind of playboy energy, fire energy, someone that's very flirtatious, but maybe not able to step up to the plate of this Empress. Maybe he doesn't feel, it doesn't have to be a he, but maybe this Knight of Wands energy doesn't feel like they really measure up, and is kind of very flirtatious, might be entertaining someone else. Doesn't have to be, but someone was definitely left out in the cold, or is definitely in separation because they're like, Taurus is looking fine and fabulous and their money is great, their job is great, they're sitting on their throne, and you know, here I am, I'm just a knight, I'm not a king, I'm not an emperor, you know, they're kind of immature. They're like, I'm attracted to them, but do I really offer anything? Am I really bringing anything to the table? I don't know. It's kind of what I'm getting. It doesn't have to be your story, but somebody's story is definitely there. As far as this Hierophant energy, let's clarify that as far as what they're ultimately wanting. Okay, yeah. I said it, guys. Five of Pentacles is here, bottom of the deck again. Someone's been ghosted. I feel like you're really wanting a commitment from your person because you feel like they have all these other options, all these other choices with the Seven of Cups. You know, they have all these little other treats they're looking at. And then this is a bonus card with this deck that came out as Everything is Fine, which is like Ten of Swords energy. So it's like, yeah, everything's fine. It's cool, you know, and really it's not. It's like, what do we say? Like, it's like, that's the nail in the coffin in a relationship. Oh, everything's fine. It's cool. I don't care. It's like, yeah, right. You were so screwed, buddy, because I super duper care. I care a lot, but I'm not saying it. Women, right? That's what we do. But so you really want a commitment. So you're like, nope, everything's cool. I'm pulling back my energy. Either you left them in the cold, or either you left me in the cold in the past, so I'm leaving you in the cold now. It's cool. Whatever. But ultimately, you're really wanting that commitment from your person. But you want them to see that you're attractive. You're wanting to see that I can have other options too. Look, I can have other treats too. Clarify this Prince of Cups as far as subconscious energy. Yeah. Ace of Swords energy. So you're really trying to get a grip on your emotions, but ultimately you know the truth. You know the truth. You're needing clarity and you're needing insight. And I feel like that's why you're really struggling with your emotions, is because I feel like you were emotionally available, but I feel like your person has been really not able to come forward. And underneath that, I've got Judgment. So to me, that's telling me that they're very much afraid of being judged. This is also my card of karma too. You know, so what kind of goes around is kind of what I'm getting. And in this subconscious, this is also telling me that have faith that the universe is going to handle things accordingly. So if someone was unjust, unfair to you, treated you unfairly, understand that the universe will take care of it. It will happen, guys. Let's see what's going on in conscious energy. Yeah. On the outside, you're looking fabulous. You're looking great. You're looking very attractive with this 10 of Cups energy. I don't think I really need, even at the work front. Oh, well, there it is. There it is, guys. Now we have counterparts. So, Miss Empress here in recent past, right? You guys, I really feel like this is you. So I told you how we had the Knight of Wands. It was kind of flirtatious and non-committal and kind of a playboy. Well, now he's having to grow up because here's the Emperor. Yay. This is your counterpart. This is divine counterparts, guys. They see you being happy. They see how lustful you are. They see how sexual you are. They see you having other options, which they may have had other options in the recent past, but now the tables have turned. Clarify this Four of Discs as far as what energy they're in. Your person wants to come to you. All right. Now we're getting somewhere, guys. Now I've got Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. So my Knight of Wands energy that was fly-by-night, here today, gone tomorrow, non-committal, you know, great in the sack, but not really going to offer much emotionally or physically, tangibly. Now they're here getting in touch with their emotions. What you don't realize is now they're wanting to offer you something. And now they're maturing. King of Wands. They're stepping up. They're growing up. Like I said, we had the Emperor here. So he's aspiring. Your person is aspiring to become the Emperor to complement this Empress energy you're standing in. And Page of Pentacles. They're working on actually coming back to you physically. Clarify the Six of Swords energy that's around you that you're aware of. Yeah. You know they are looking at you. Oh my God. Yeah. You're just sitting back, letting it all happen this month. Yeah. But now it's also to, I've got the Six of Swords, Eight of Swords, and King of Cups. So again, they're getting in touch with their emotions. This is a man or masculine energy that is in touch with their emotions. They're in control of their emotions, and they're offering something. They're offering their emotions, guys. I love this. It kind of has you a little bit in your head. I feel like this kind of has you a little bit in your head because I feel like you're trying to cut off your emotions here, and it's kind of got you in this, like, I'm just going to kind of hide out a little bit, hermit mode energy. Clarify the Death card for hopes and fears. Good Lord. They wanted to give me a story. Sorry, guys, and this is a little longer than usual. Clarifying the Death card in hopes and fears, we have Justice, Knight of Pentacles, and the Moon. Three of Pentacles. So, what I'm getting here, this may not be for all of you, but for some of you, I feel like having my Three of Pentacles, I can't really show it to you because it's like, here, sorry. That's at the bottom of the deck. That's my card of collaboration, but I also have that as like my card of counseling. Clarifying the Death, I feel like this is very much transformative energy, clarifying that we've got the Moon, really getting in touch with our emotions, our subconscious, getting in touch with things like deeper feelings, deeper emotions, secrets, okay? Touching into those secrets, justice, balancing that out, Libra energy, right? And then Knight of Pentacles, coming in more stable, coming in with a physical offer. I love that for you, Taurus. I think that's really great because I feel like before we've been dealing with this kind of, you know, non-committal playboy that's just not, that's, you know, in and out and really doesn't care who they hurt. And it's really kind of left you upside down emotionally, broken emotionally. And so finally, I do feel like at the end of the month, in September going into October, I would not be surprised if there's some sort of counseling, communication, clarify that Nine of Swords. That was a whole thing. Okay. Tower. So I told you, I literally just was saying that you had somebody that was unfaithful, someone that was non-committal, or kind of a playboy attitude. This Knight of Swords, this person is rushing in. They need to tell you. They want to tell you that, there's like this tower. There's this aha moment. Light bulb has finally gone off upstairs. Things have totally shaken them up. I feel like it's them, not you, because I feel like you've already had your tower moment, but they're shaking things up. They've had this light bulb go on, and they're having to leap in and dive in, and they're coming out of this Three of Cups energy, which is, I'm kind of getting like that I'm so sorry for what I did. Three of Cups upright is coming together, celebration, all that good stuff. And then also too, having the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, to me that was saying that you've got someone that was not faithful, not reliable, not loyal, and was kind of playing the field. And now they're like, I realize I effed up. I screwed up big time. And I owe you an apology, with this Three of Cups reversed. And I want to move forward with you. I want to move forward with you. Eight of Wands. Love it. Guys, this is very empowering. I love this. I'm just going to get one last message for you from my Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Messages we have for Taurus going for the month of September 2021. For some advice for Taurus for September. I'm just going to take the top one. Time to collaborate. All right, I lied. I'm going to take two. Yeah. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Very much the High Priestess of this deck. I love that. And then bottom of the deck, I've got trust in divine detours with the Coyote Spirit. Guys, I think these are beautiful messages for you. Trust in divine detours, turn knowledge into wisdom, and time to collaborate. So, I mean, and this is telling me, with the ants, it's time to collaborate. It's also really time to putting your energy into work and friends and working with that, and really, trusting your gut and your intuition, and really putting your faith in spirit and the universe. Beautiful messages, guys. All right, my lovely Tauruses, I wish you all the best this month. Wish you lots of love and prosperity and abundance. Until next time, guys, do be good. Bye.